I did reach out. I reached out that same day to they called themselves the 3Ds. I found out Diane,
Okay.
Dorothy, and Diane.
All right.
What did my phone just do? So I talked to two out of three of them. I left a message for the other one. And hold on, let me tell my kids I'm on a call because they just talking about
Mhm.
their. Anyways, I reached out to them. The 3Ds. Diane Gordon is the one who has been doing it, I believe, the longest. And Dorothy, she lives close to me. She says, I'm just a helper. I just ask Diane what she wants me to do, and I do it. But um, Dorothy kind of just let me know some inside information. And then Diane, I only spoke to her for probably 45 seconds because she was at a friend's birthday dinner, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to plan some more stuff. I want to get you in so we can engage the younger population, pretty much." And she said she's planning some stuff for Juneteenth that they'd like me to be a part of.
Nice.
So that was great. I didn't reach out. I didn't go to the Douglas Center the next day because it was raining and transportation for my group. Like the person who's supposed to put it in, I guess, was off, so it just didn't happen. So I didn't get to go that day, but I did go Monday and take my resume to I was my mission was to take my resume down to the Junction Coalition, which is a black nonprofit that is in the inner city that just engages the community and provides resources and things like that to get a job, basically, because I'm like, I need to fund this good quality business a little better
There
than
you
I'm
go.
doing. So I'm looking for that opportunity. And on my way there, I stopped into the Frederick Douglass Center because that was my mission from last week. And the like executive director just happens to be walking in. So I speak to him and I end up getting some information, not just about business, but also about respite, because a friend of mine was in need of that service. So I was like, great. And he was just super welcoming. And he was just like, yeah, here's my number. Here's this person's number. Don't call her, text her, let her know. Um, so connected there, not necessarily invited to do anything, but he's like, I love what you're talking about. I want to make sure we stay in contact because I want to make sure you're able to have awareness about the programming, because I'm like, y'all need community outreach. A lot of people are interested in what you have going on, but people don't know.
Mhm.
So that was great. And then um oh, I walked down to Junction Coalition, which I'm so glad I did because Monday said their office was closed. But I was like, I'm gonna just go anyways because that's just how I function. And they were open. They just haven't updated their business hours. So um I just told the guy at the front desk who did the lead presentation at the other organization I was with. I'm like, yeah, I'm here to drop my resume off because he's the one who kind of told me, just apply, just call or whatever. So I dropped it with him and he gave it to like their board. I guess they were having like a group kind of meeting, so they can just get stuff done for the week. And they literally invited me to the table with like their executive board, to kind of do like a brief interview. Took my resume, kind of explained because my resume is very gappy. Because I'm like, I have kids, like this is real life. I'm kind of collecting data. Like I'm not spending my time off. I've done parenting classes, advocacy class, all types of things, just
Right.
where I can bring my kids and still be actively gaining information to be great at what I do. And she ended up buying my book. Like she literally bought my book, and they invited me to do poetry for Earth Day. So I was like,
Come
yes,
on.
I will. Yes, I will. And I'm like, do y'all employ people? Like, do y'all hire at an hourly rate or do y'all 1099? And she was like, yeah, we 1099 everybody just because it's less, for whatever reason, if it doesn't work out, it's just easier to sever
Easier.
1099. So I
It
was
just
like,
makes sense.
perfect. So I was like, perfect. This would be right up my alley.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna reach out to them again today to um just follow up on that contact, to make sure that and probably try to schedule a discovery call to see what they want in regards to poetry, bartering, paying me, to make sure that I'm getting something as well as them. So
Yes.
um that's great. And then I just followed up with a lady. that I bought my book at the event, but I sent her an invoice, but it wasn't working. So she paid me in cash, and she gave me like an extra $10, and I was like,
Come
"Thank you."
on.
The
How much
abundance
is the
is
book?
showing up 30.99 because I turned 30, and 9 is a completion number, so it's a model, not a
Indeed.
model, but intentional.
So going forward, what I want you to do is I want you to start high with what you're offering, not price, but as in, as opposed to asking for employment, I want you to ask for partnership. And if it comes down to employment, great. But you're not going in as an employee or with an employee mindset. You're going in as a business owner or with a business owner mindset, and you're offering at that level, so you're talking to her eye to eye, and remember, not looking down at you, you looking up at them, like, do you have something for me?
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So you start here, eye to eye. We're at the same level. You run an organization, I run an organization. Let's see how we can help each other. Let's see how we can add value to each other.
Yes, yes,
Right?
that's good. I felt the
In-
shift in the room, like
Indeed.
to that. Because
Go in
I
there
felt myself like
knowing,
sweating. I'm like,
yes,
I don't know about
yes,
this. And then after I got to talking and I could tell they were kind of like, oh, I like that, kind of telling
yes,
them my background and like how I have,
correct,
program ideas on a micro, meso,
correct,
and macro level. They were kind of like, oh, okay,
yes,
she knows what she's talking about. And then
yes,
I felt them kind of, and I told them I have an LLC. So they were like, it seemed like they
correct,
were more like looking for a partnership because I'm like, I'm not
yes,
necessarily looking to work 40 hours a week, but my
exactly.
desire is to give back to the community.
So
I've been
stay up
watching for so
here
long.
where they want it to be,
Hmm.
right? And don't let your fear, your anxiety bring you down to, well, do you take hourly or you? No, we're up here. We have services that can add value to the largest of organizations. And this is new. So I understand. I'm not
Hmm.
beating you up at all. You're doing great, right? But we have to hold on to our agency, hold on tight because we can loosen the grip. Because for however many years you've been in job life,
Hmm.
we've been in job life for that long. And so that's what we're used to, and that's where we can retreat to.
Hmm.
So stay there. And if it lends itself to, if they then volunteer the information, well, we may not be able to at this moment. We like what you're saying, we like what you're having to offer, but at this moment, for whatever reason, the only thing that we can operate in is you come in as a contractor or employee. Okay, all right, I would love to consider that, but you're
Hmm.
staying high and having that high level conversation with them, and you come out greater, they benefit on a greater level, and again, you don't loosen that grip.
Yeah, and it's crazy you say that because after that I felt so sparked. Like it was like this is what happens when you speak of your like at your value, like you're saying, like up here and not like trying to like get in the door scared a little bit and then you try it out. After that, like I went the south side in that area, there's a lot of stuff. So I just kind of was walking and I went into look for some workshop spaces. So I went to somebody told me it might have been you. No, it wasn't you. Somebody else told me to look into shelters and like just community buildings and things like that. It might have been you. I don't know. So I went to a shelter and
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
a conversation with them about the workshop space because I'm like, if you have a shelter, you can feed me people. You know what I'm saying? There's already women with children here. between the ages of 18 and 44. So I'm like, this, I
Yeah.
can do this as an 8 week or 4 week thing, like once a week,
Correct.
and you can pay me a fee to facilitate it, and I'm helping your clients,
I
giving
do
them
the
my
work.
Hmm.
I do the work. I'm taking the labor and the heavy lifting off of your plate,
Hmm.
and it's easy for them to say, "Oh, here's a bag. Go do that, please. Thank you." Ugh.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's harder or heavier for them to do the work and lighter to just give you the money
Hmm.
and you
Hmm.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then they asked for like something tangible information. So I went back and printed Tuesday at the library my flyer that I have for the thing, because I've been doing this for a while. So I printed it, got some sir, young man. I'm on the call. Sorry. Uh, but I went and printed the information to give to them. But on my way back over there, I stopped at this church that my great grandmother used to go to, Tabernacle, and something was just like, go in there, because I used to go to a parent advocacy leadership training there, some parenting classes in there. So I know they have space. I'm gonna go see what they have available. Sir, I'm on the call.
Those are the other rooms.
But the lady in there, it wasn't even just the space. The lady in there was like, I want to serve that same population.
Hmm.
I want to do, so she was very much so open. So I'm like, I'm thinking I could potentially train her to be a facilitator of my workshops. And, I can be out of the room and just be getting paid a fee for them
Correct.
to still be teaching what I have to give and what I have to offer, but I don't have to be present. And then, she's like, I'm like, I'm thinking about employment, but I'm not sure. But if I do get employment, I want to work for somebody Black. She's like, Art Tatum Zone, go on there. They have a lot of different roles that they need filled. Just check it out. So now I'm looking into partnership with them as well, because they have just a lot of different things going on. So a lot of different opportunities have opened up in these last literally 3 days.
Come on now.
Um,
See how
so
fast this thing can go if we just go and do and not
yes,
think. Just,
toil in our
you know what
minds.
I'm saying? Let's get out of our
Yes.
minds. Let's get out in the streets.
Yep, got my business plan done as well. Added
Nice.
the number aspect so I can start applying for some grants too. So a
Nice.
lot of things are absolutely picking up, and I'm like, but I need to clean my house. But I'm like, I want to do what I have the momentum for right now, like
Yeah.
what I feel like
Well,
I'm
you know
led
what?
to.
You know what? Two things. Time management, because a clean house helps you get and stay creative, right? Um, but you the second thing is there's times where we just need uh empty thinking, like just a empty mind, or even to lower cortisone levels, stress levels, and cleaning helps that.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing a regular clean right now. Like it's a full moon right now, and it's a
Yeah,
Libra full moon, so it's about balance. So I'm literally going through every single piece of paper I
there you
have.
go.
Do I
Yeah,
need this? I'm just throwing everything, toys, clothes, just everything.
right,
So I'm
right.
it look crazy in here, but
Yeah,
I feel better.
yeah. So it's like habit stacking, right? You're cleaning, but you're also helping your mental state.
Most definitely. In it, I feel the difference. I just want to hold on.
Got a book for you.
Okay.
I want you to get Atomic Habits. Yep. I want you to get Atomic Habits. That's going to help you with your perspective on the things that you got to get done, and the things that are beneficial to do. But it will help you with time management and all of that in a major way.
Is it available as an audiobook?
Yes, all of the above. You can go to YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah, you don't even have
Yeah.
to spend no money. You can go to
When I
YouTube, let it play.
When I signed up, I did a free trial for LinkedIn, and once I paid for it, they gave me like a free subscription to like all types of stuff for a year and three
Yeah.
months of YouTube Premium, all types of stuff. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I like these benefits. Now I'm gonna have to pay for premium because I'm like, nah, I don't want no YouTube ads. So
Right,
like,
right, right.
that's
Yeah,
the investment though. It's gonna be
indeed.
worth.
Indeed. Yeah,
Mm.
you can just let it play. Yeah, for sure. Um,
But yeah, now I'm just working on flyers and like making sure I have my pricing together for contract versus individual like pricing for my workshop because I feel like that's the next thing that I need to
yes,
do.
yes. I would say get a briefcase and not and or a cool briefcase backpack that allows you to keep your books in there, your brochures, your whatever else is that you have, so it stays on your person. So when you're randomly in situations or other rooms, you always are prepared to, like you just said, one of them bought your books. But what if you didn't have it?
Oh, I know better than that because I realized
Yeah.
the first time I bought my books, I only bought 9. I sold them like all within like a day or two because I was talking to people about it. So I'm like,
Correct.
okay, when I talk, people become interested. So I need to always have a book on
Correct.
me. Yesterday, I gave one away. My freaking the person who runs my groups, like, it's so funny because she just slides me, gives transaction like, here's a $50 gift card. Here's a Winnie the Pooh book bag. She gave me a poetry book yesterday in his National Poetry Month. I'm like, I love her. Like,
That's awesome.
yes. And then in our group yesterday, we have videographers, who have the ability to do photo shoots, who can do videography, who are social workers. Literally, I'm like, we literally have our own network and community
Yes.
of people who know how to do everything. So I'm like, we're gonna barter, we're gonna do what we need to do, so everybody can just flow. So
There
I'm
you
I'm
go.
about to go create the flyer for my sensitive subjects with Sunny premiering on Sunday. So
I
and
love it.
work on like the intro tag so it can be consistent. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I just
That's
wanted to give you
good.
a little. So my videos though, I did videos, but they're like, can you put them together? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not
Yeah,
6 minutes.
I'm a look at them and see what the best order
Yeah.
and formation. Sometimes it'll just be one. Sometimes I'll put two together to make it make sense. You're good. Just keep doing what you're doing because even with this, you see, this is landscape. I gotta put you on top or me on top. Make a vertical video. So I got you. Matter of fact, I think your video is coming out today.
Okay, superb, 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 superb. I'm excited. I definitely gotta share with the network that I'm in and a part of for sure. I appreciate
Yeah,
you 1,000%. My
indeed,
thing
indeed.
a little lively, so I gotta go. But I appreciate it.
I
So
love.
my next steps are just time management, stay on the level of organization to organization or business to
Yes,
business, partnership, think partnership.
correct.
It's
And
the
keep
business.
and keep adding on to what you've already initiated with those new relationships.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, when I go into these places, having it in my mind that I can commit to a day per organization so that I can know like Tuesday is Junction Coalition or Friday
If
is
not a whole day, a certain amount of hours.
yeah.
So that will truncate the um your focus, right? If you give yourself too much time, you'll take a nap, you'll go down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like say, I'm gonna get this done in 2 hours or 4 hours and knock that out, get that out the way. So and then be or break that up and say, I'm gonna do some exercise, I'm gonna clean the house, I'm gonna cook food, whatever the case may be, and then get back to it so you can knock it out and get it out the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too, creating like an actual structure and a flow so that I can create
Yeah,
consistent ripples in my life
correct,
to just flow how we need to
correct.
flow.
Because we don't have jobs, you have to create the job structure. It's not
I'm
easy to do,
recognizing that in
but that's
in
why
real time.
people love their job so much because they need that structure. So we have to create our own structure.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I have literally like homeschool subjects because my kids aren't homeschooled yet, but I'm implementing it so they can adjust as they
Right.
graduate this year and all of the things and just putting things in spaces and places that make sense. Actually,
Yeah,
there's first
you
grade.
got it.
Okay, say peace, Ayan. In my school. Say peace. Peace.
Peace.
All right, later.
All right, we'll
Peace.
talk. Talk to you.